The other thing that we might be looking at using is the weights. So we're just going to have some hand weights going on, and those are just obviously for a little bit of resistance. So if you are happy to get started, we are going to start standing up at the back of your mat. So if you've just got a towel on the floor, that's totally fine as well. So think about your weight even through both feet, and I want you to just rock your body weight forwards and backwards through your feet. Okay, I'll just take a step to the side so you can see me fully. So forwards and backwards through both feet. Make sure that you feel that your weight is even through both feet, and then stop where you feel your weight is comfy between both sides. Okay, so it's comfy front, comfy back, it's about halfway between the two. And then from there, I want you to take your weight side to side. So we're moving body weight left and right. And again, just slow it down and stop where you feel your weight is even, side to side. So we've gone front and back, we've gone side to side, and we're just stopping where everything feels equally distributed. From there, I just want you to think about growing an inch taller, and we're going to take a breath in. We're going to start with a head nod down as we breathe out, and then we're going to let each vertebra topple forwards. Arms are coming about 6 inches in front of our feet, and we're going to stretch to the floor. Take a breath in here, make sure the air comes to the back of your lungs, and we're going to take an exhale, scoot with the tummy and tilt from the pelvis and stack it all the way back up. So, and again, imagine that your head's a bowling ball, and we start with the head, and that allows each vertebra to then roll and follow it down like a slinky chain. When you can't go anymore, take a breath in, breathe out, and then you uncurl that slinky chain to stack it all the way back up from your pelvis. On this last one, take a breath in, breathe out. When you get down to the end, I want you to walk forward on your hands to your mat and come into a plank if you can. From there, bend down onto the knees, sit back onto your haunches and stretch through the chest. We're going to come all the way back up now into a quadruped position. So you should be on your hands and knees. If you're on the mat, you can put the hands at the side or use a fist. And what I want you to do is have the weight in your shin bone. As you breathe out, stretch one arm and the opposite leg away, long. Inhale to bring it back. Exhale to stretch the other arm, nice and long. So it's an inhale to come in, exhale to reach. Inhale to come in, change, exhale to reach. As you're doing the movement, think about energy through the shoulder girdle, so your shoulders are away from your ears and your knees and your hands have energy through the floor. So we're not just collapsing, we're staying nice and long through energy. So inhale and exhale. Think long rather than high, because as you go long, if you go high, you're likely to arch. So think that somebody's pulling your fingertips forwards, somebody's pulling your toes opposite you, and you've got a nice long stretched spine. From here, we're coming into your center position, and we're going to have your hands nice and strong through the mat. You're going to take your left hand, reach it up towards the ceiling as far as you feel you can, and then we're going to thread that arm through and reach down onto your shoulder to stretch. And then we inhale and we bring the arm all the way up to reach to the ceiling. Exhale Allow your opposite arm to bend as you do, and your tail is going towards the roof. One more time on this side. Inhale, up. Exhale, and stretch. And then changing arms over so the other arm is flat. Same again, we reach up towards the ceiling as far as we can. So we open through the chest, thread the arm through, and reach down towards the floor. And again, we're taking an inhale to reach up to the ceiling. And then as we exhale, we reach and come towards the floor. One more time, we take an inhale and we stretch up. And we take an exhale and we reach down. Coming back to your quadruped position, we're just going to stretch your glutes before we start working proper. If you take your left leg, cross it over your right leg and stretch, we're going to reach back and long. You should feel the stretch in your bum cheek that's bent, so in your front right leg hip. And then come back up to center. Now obviously as we're just changing legs over here, those of you who might have any issues or you have any pain or any problems doing any of the exercises, stop. If there's stuff that you know that you shouldn't be doing, so swap legs over again. So we're going to cross left over right, ease down into a right hip glute stretch. If there's stuff that you've been told not to do either from your physio or your doctor or somebody from before, then obviously stop. If you're an old hat and you want to do a little bit of the more advanced versions, feel free. If you're a little bit newer and you're not sure, then stay at low level and stop if you have a problem. Again, you should feel that on that sort of outer bum cheek here. Coming back up into your kneel position, we're going to scoop through the tummy, head comes down, so we come back into a body arch, and then we're going to pop the tail out, open through the chest, and head comes high. Breathing out, scoop and curl the tail under, and breathing in, bottom comes out, and we come into an arch. From that position there, I want you to swing the knees around. You're going to come into a sit position. Feet are in front, hands on the front of your thigh. If you have your head support, whatever it might be, just reach and make sure it's behind you if you need it for your head. And we're going to roll the body down. So just roll the chest down and come into your head support behind your head. Knees are bent up to that 90-degree position. So what I want you to do from here is with your pelvis, gently scoop and curl your pelvis backwards so your pubic bone is a little bit higher than your belly button, and then release it out. And again, breathing out, just gently tilt the pelvis backwards, so technically we're flattening the back into the floor, and then release it out. Now if you find where your pubic bone and your hips are, I want that position nice and parallel, so you're in neutral position. Hands are going to come behind your head, elbows where you can see them. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, head, neck and chest come up into a chest lift position. Inhale, we come back down. If you prefer no support, you can take your support out so you're working further. Exhale, imagine you're tucking your rib cage under your waistband. Inhale, return. As you exhale, head, neck and chest come up, and you're going to hold. Now what I want you to do here is be aware that you're not clenching through your bum, so let your bum cheeks go. Hold that position in space, and we're going to pulse at the top here for 10, 9, just tiny chest lifts, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Maintain that hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Now if you have problems holding your head, this is where your towel is going to help you. So if you pop your towel, so imagine that's my towel, I'm going to pop it round my head and that's going to support my head. So if you struggle, that's when now is when you can use your towel. If you're happy just using your hands, we're going to go again. So breath into prepare as you exhale. Head, neck and chest come up. Rib cage is flat and it's as if you're tucked under your waistband, and we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, should feel it's starting to burn now, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up and lower it down. If you need to, stretch those arms overhead and then coming back into center. Now the next section we're going to do is we're going to take our left leg, cross it over our right leg. So it's in a letter 4 position, okay? Your hand is just by the side on that left. Right hand is behind your head. We're taking a curl this time. So we're going to bring the right shoulder towards the left knee. And then we come back. So imagine that you're a piece of paper and you're just curling up and over, and then we're uncurling back. So breath out, curl and lift. Now that elbow, if your elbow's here, bring it back, it's going to stay nice and back. The movement is the shoulder to the knee. Inhale, return. Now on this next one, shoulder to knee, knee stays open, elbow stays open, open those elbows, and pulse, pulse. So tiny pulses up. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Stay up an inch higher if you can. And then lower it down. Well done. Take a breath in and we're going again. Just remember to keep those elbows nice and wide. Breathing out, head, neck and chest curl up. And we're holding that elbow wide and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. If you're fatiguing, join back in, have a break. 2, 1, hold it up. And lower down. Okay, change sides over. So left leg comes down, right leg goes up. If you've already changed sides, then we're doing 2 sets again. This time is right hand to the side, left hand behind your head. Just breathing out. Bring the left shoulder towards the right knee. Inhale, return. Left shoulder to right knee. Remember that elbow stays wide. It's not coming across. It's the shoulder. Inhale, return. On this next one, curl up and hold. So breathing out, curl the head, neck and chest up. And we're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Maintain that position. Come up a tiny bit higher if you can. And then lower it down. Take a breather, should be feeling it on your oblique muscles, left rib to right hip. Breathing out, head, neck and chest come up. Remember, move that elbow back if it's happened to come across. And we pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, come up an inch higher. And then lower it down. Take the knees back to center, bring those arms up and overhead, then stretch. Hands are coming behind your head in this position here. We're going to take an inhale. As you breathe out, head, neck and chest comes up through center where you were before. You're going to reach the arms up and round to the back of your thighs. Come up a little bit higher if you can. Take an inhale, arms come behind your head. And then release to curl back down. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, come into your chest lift. Inhale, reach the arms behind your thighs. Exhale, curl up an inch higher. Stay high as you reach the hands behind your head. And exhale to return. We have 3 more. So breathing in. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, behind the thighs. Exhale, curl up a tiny bit higher. Inhale as you bring the hands behind the head. And exhale as we return. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head, neck and shoulders come up. Inhale, reach behind the thighs. Exhale, come up an inch higher. Stay high as the arms come behind the head. Exhale, return. Last one, breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, head, neck and chest come up. As you inhale, reach behind the thighs. As you exhale, come up a tiny bit higher. As you inhale, arms come behind the thigh head. Exhale, release. And stretch those arms overhead because you should be feeling it high ribs and lower tummy. Okay, from there, we're going to take a breath in. Your tummy's nice and warm now. Float your first leg up to 90 degrees. You want to get rid of any head support you have behind you before you start. And second leg up to 90 degrees in that dead bug position. You're going to reach your hands behind your thighs, flex through the feet. We push through the legs to come into an assisted roll and curl up. Stack up nice and tall at the top. As you breathe out, look down towards your knees, curl the pelvis underneath you and roll all the way back. And again, breath in to prepare, flex through the feet. Push the toes and feet away. When you can't push anymore, your body will start curling up. Stack up nice and tall. Breath in at the top. Keep the heels on the floor. When you can't keep the heels on anymore because your body won't let you, that's when they're going to rest and curl up and off. Flex through the feet. Exhale, press through the heels. Come into your assisted roll up. Stack up nice and tall. Breath in. Exhale, scoop. Send the sit bones underneath you. Heels come up off the floor and rest in your inhale. Breathing out. Press the feet away. Curl it up nice and slow. Stack up nice and tall. Breath in at the top. Exhale, scoop and curl it all the way back down. From here, flex through the feet. Breathe out and curl up. We're coming into an assisted roll up now, a rolling like a ball. So toes are rested. Scoop and look down to your belly. As you inhale, curl and stack. So we're doing a little roll at the back. So rolling back and all the way back up. So hands are at the front of the thighs. We're just going to the top of the shoulders and back into your toe tap. So we have 8 rolling like a ball. Stay nice and controlled through the back so you stay in a C-curve spine. We're not going to straighten and flex. Once you're in your C-curve, you stay in your C-curve. What I don't want you to do is flick and use your legs to help you. I want you to keep your legs nice and still. So you probably have about 4 more to go. So inhale to come back. Exhale to curl up. Inhale to roll. Exhale to curl. Last couple. And then on your last one, stay up. Hands are going to go behind the thighs. Scoop and roll it down nice and slow. We're going to come into your bridging now. So using the legs, using the thighs. Relax through the shoulders. Scoop and curl through the tummy and bring the hips up nice and tall. Take a breath in at the end, breathe out and roll it all the way down. So what we're looking at here is as you curl and tilt through the pelvis, send your sit bones to the back of the knees. You should stay in your hammock position. Shouldn't be arched through the back here. It should be curled, pubic bone higher than your tummy, and then roll and curl all the way back down. And again, breathing out, scoop and curl through the tummy. Pelvis comes a little higher. From here, I want you to stay nice and level through the pelvis, and if you can, you're going to float a single leg to 90 degrees. Hold and maintain it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs down. Float and engage that new leg on the floor and float the second leg up. And we hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Float that leg down and then come down into your bridge position. Now, if that was hard work for you, that's the level we're going to stay at. You're just going to stay at knee floats. If it managed okay, float and lift that leg, and then we're going to pulse that toe up to the ceiling, okay? So breath in to prepare. Exhale, scoop and lift the pelvis up. You're going to float your knee up to 90 degrees, and if that was enough for you, stay there. If you want to work harder, extend that leg to the ceiling, and we're going to pulse it up here for 10, 9, just a pulse from that thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in, float that leg down. We're going to swap legs over here. So your second leg, you're going to float to 90 degrees. Now, if that's your limit, stay there. If you're working harder, come up to float. And we're pulsing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Remember, if you prefer, stay here. 2, 1. Knee down, come to center, and roll and let that pelvis come down. We're going to repeat those again. So breath in to prepare. As you exhale, curl and lift the pelvis up. We float that first leg up to 90 degrees. If you're enough there, stay. Second leg comes up to here. Now your new exercise on this side is lower the leg towards level with the knee and bring it all the way back up. Those of you more intermediate, if you want to go lower, I'm happy for you to go lower as long as you don't leave that line. So we have 4 more. And up. Exhale to lower. And up. 2 more. Exhale, lower. And lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. And lift. Float to your 90, swap legs over. So new leg now, engage through your stable leg. Leg float. If that's your limit, stay there. If you want to extend it more, coming out to center, we're lowering to the line of your knee and back up. If you're working harder and you can control it without arching, you are welcome to go lower. Still remember your bum is off the floor. There's a tendency to drop here. So we have 3 more. Exhale, lower. 2. Last one. Float that knee to 90. Lower the thigh and lower the tail. Okay, bring those knees into your chest. Bringing those legs back to center, you're going to take a breath in, reaching up through to your bridge. Inhale, bring those arms up and overhead. Exhale, roll the chest down, tail comes out, Inhale, bring those arms back. Take an exhale. Lift the hips. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, lower the pelvis. Inhale, return. 2 more. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, bring those arms up and overhead. Exhale, roll the pelvis down. Inhale, return. Last one for luck. Exhale, scoop and curl. Inhale, reach up and overhead. Exhale, roll the pelvis down. And inhale, return. Okay, well done. Take those knees in towards your chest. I want you to cross one leg over the other into your glute stretch and just reach. So you should be in a figure 4 position through your leg. You're reaching through your straight leg and the other leg is the knee turned out. Okay? And then just swapping legs over. So we cross the other leg over. Take the leg that's straight and bring it towards your chest. Should feel a glute stretch on the bottom of that straight leg. Okay, from there we're going to take those knees to 90 degrees. You're gently going to roll across and onto your side. If you've got your weights near you, bring your weights so they're in front of you if you can, and you're rolling and sliding down. If you prefer to have some head support, roll up your towel while you're on your side, or use your hand under your head. Okay? We're going to take a breath in and do your mermaid stretch, book opening stretches here. So your knees are at 90 degrees. Arms are coming up and over to open as a book behind you. And then we take a breath out to come all the way back. Okay? So what I want you to focus on is your knees are not going to open as you open. So breath in to prepare. Exhale, scoop, lift and open through the chest. Try not to let that knee go. Keep your knee on top strong. Breath in to prepare. Exhale and come back. Take a breath in, breathe out, lift and open, follow it with those eyes. Take a breath in at the end as you exhale. Scoop and close. Now those of you with a hand weight, take your small hand weight. You're going to take a breath in, open using the hand weight in that top hand. As you open, the weight's just going to help you stretch that tiny bit more. So with your hand weight, even if it's just half a kilo, you're going to feel that work stretch. Okay, so breath in to prepare. Exhale, open and stretch. Take a breath in at the end. Breathe out, scoop and curl it back. One more time. Breath in, exhale and reach. Take a breath in, exhale and come back to center. Just place your weight down, hand in front of you, hands supporting you. Top leg is going to go nice and long. Okay? You're going to take that leg and lift it to hip level. I want you to bring that leg forward as far as you feel you can without tilting the pelvis, and then take the leg back, same level, without arching through the spine. So you're going to stay nice and strong through the hip. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to reach it backwards. Inhale, reach it forwards. Exhale, comes backwards. And again, inhale, bring that leg forwards. Exhale, it comes backwards. We've got 2 more in this position, so we've done 5. Last one. And exhale behind. Now bring it back into line with the body, lay that leg down. You're going to prop up onto your elbow now. So coming up onto your elbow position, shoulders nice and strong. Now exactly the same, we're going to lift that leg up. Make sure we're not collapsed through here, you're staying nice and strong. You take an inhale and that leg comes forwards. Exhale and that leg goes behind. Remember, as you're coming forwards, you're staying nice and level. Exhale behind. Make sure we're not starting to collapse here. Keep the shoulder away from your ear and then reach it backwards. We've got 2 more. So inhale, come forwards. Exhale, come backwards. Last one. Inhale forwards. Exhale backwards. Come back into your center line and lower it down. If you're getting a bit sore, just give that bum a little bit of a pummel. Okay, your knees, I want you to move them back now so they're in line with your body. Okay, from here, you're going to imagine somebody's pulled you up with a rope under your waist and you're on your hip. Okay, we're still doing the same exercise. Straight leg, or if it's getting a bit tough, bent leg, but exactly the same. So engage through the shoulder, lift up through the waist, hold and lift that leg up, straight leg out. Leg comes forward, leg goes backwards, leg comes forwards, 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 and leg goes backwards. Hold and maintain that lift, and then lower it down. So we were doing leg longs, and we were going leg forwards and leg backwards. And then from leg forwards and leg backwards, we've come up into arm prop. And with your arm prop, we've gone leg forwards and leg backwards. So going leg forwards on your inhale and backwards on your exhale. Now the third level that we were up to from this level here is bringing the knees back in line, elbows long, an elbow underneath your shoulders, and now we're going to lift through the hip. Leg can be in your bent lever position if you prefer. Knee is coming forwards and knee is coming backwards. Inhale forwards, exhale backwards. If you prefer, you can go long lever. Inhale forwards, exhale backwards. Inhale forwards, exhale backwards. One more. Come to center and lower. Give that bum a pummel. And then we're going to repeat exactly the same on the opposite side. So we're just going to change ends. We'll have your body nice and comfortable with your chock or your book towel support. Remember, you need your weight if you're going to use the weight for your book openings. And we start in that nice open position through the chest. So arms are in front. Take a breath in into book openings. Arms come up and over. And we open through the chest, following it with your eyes. Breathing out. And we come all the way back. And again, breath in to prepare. As you exhale, arm comes up and over. Follow it with your eyes. Be careful that the knees don't part. Take a breath in at the end. As you exhale, we come all the way back. And again, breathing out, arm comes up and over. Follow it with your eyes, open through the chest. Take a breath in, breathe out, and come all the way back. Now from there, take your small hand weight, so 1/2 kilo is fine. You do exactly the same and you follow and you open, but this time it's going to make you stretch that little bit more through the chest. Take a breath in, exhale, use the rib cage and the tummy to come all the way back to center. And again, breath in to prepare, open through the chest, follow it through the back with the eyes. Take a breath in at the end and use the tummy to start the movement to come back. One more time. Exhale. Come and reach up and over. And take a breath in. Use the tummy to come all the way back. Pop your weights down. You're going to come into your side position. Get rid of the support if you prefer. Now your top leg is going to go nice and long. You're going to take an inhale and that leg comes forwards and it stays as if you're sliding along a toffee table, and you come back into center and the leg goes backwards. So what we're looking at here is as you move, the body stays nice and still. The body's not going to arch and it's not going to curl. So inhale forwards, exhale backwards. Hand can be wherever you feel happy with the hand. 2 more. So it's an inhale forwards, exhale backwards. And last one, inhale come forwards and exhale backwards. From here, lower the leg down. If you need to, you can give it a pummel. Second set on this side, we're just going to prop up onto your elbow, and your elbow is staying under your shoulder. So make sure the shoulder doesn't collapse. Your shoulder stays nice and strong. It's as if somebody's lifting you from the waist, but we're just doing it with your top leg. So in this position here, we're coming forward, breathing in. We're coming backwards, breathing out, but without arching. And again, inhale, bring that leg forwards. Exhale, we're reaching it backwards. And again, inhale, bringing it forwards. Exhale, it comes backwards. 2 more. So take a breath in, keep the pelvis nice and still. Maintain that position in space as you can. Last one. Keep energy through that shoulder. Now come back into your center line and lower. Again, if you need to pummel, feel free. Now your second set, or third set on this side rather, is your body needs to stay in line. Again, imagine somebody's lifting you up under the shoulders and you're going to push up and support so that your body line is here. Shouldn't be saggy, okay? So in that position, we have inhale, leg forwards. Exhale, leg behind. The opposite set is forwards and backwards. Now if you are fatiguing and you need to come down and then come back up, you can. So don't worry, because you've already preloaded that leg and it's already worked really hard. So last one and last one behind and lower. And pummel through those legs. Okay, to stretch, we're going to come back onto our back. We're going to cross one leg over the other. Just stretch out that glute because you've worked those just quite hard there. And then coming back into center and reach into your glute. Okay, take the knees, hands behind. Breathe out, curl up into your seat position, and I'm going to turn front on so you guys can see. I want you to take your hand weights now, okay? You've got your body in that sort of semi-upright position, body's nice and tall, hands are in front, knees are together. You're going to open through the chest and close. And then we're going to do some work at that sort of 45-degree angle, okay? So I'll turn front on. Take a breath in. Exhale. Arms come out towards the side. Inhale. Arms are coming back in. Palms are up. You're about chest height, just lower than shoulder level. Now inhale, hold. In that position here, I want you to circle. And you're about 45 degrees. So this is square and this is reaching. You're about 45 degrees in between. So circling round for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Turn the palms in slightly. We're curling into like a modified fly deck and open. Exhale, curl and open. Exhale, curl and open. Exhale, curl. Still nice and tall through that chest. Last one. And curl and lower. Okay, just give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. So second set that we're going to do is exactly the same. This time we're just going to do it in a slightly rolled back position. So if I come side on, you're just going to roll back here and we'll do the same set. Now where you are depends on how good your tummy is. If your tummy is stronger and you want to work all the way back here, you can. If you're finding that here is enough or here is enough, that's totally fine too. Okay, so take your breath in, exhale to move, so body's nice and strong. Breathing out, scoop and roll back to your level that you're happy with, and bring those arms out to that 45-degree angle. And again, we're going to curl for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Coming back, knuckles in towards the front, palms in. We're going to open for 8. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. 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 Exhale, close. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Well done. Sit it up nice and tall. On this second set, if you want to go without the weights, you can. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to reach around to the right and lower with the body as we go. As we come back up, we come back up through center. So if you prefer no weights, breath in, breathe out, scoop and lower and curl. Exhale, come back up. Breath in, breath in at the end, breath out to curl it back up. Again, if you're using your hand weights, exhale, roll it back. Take a breath in. Those of you who are diehards, if you're working harder, you can stretch that leg up. Exhale, roll. So we're working into a slight modified teaser here. Lower that leg down if that's hard work for you, and lift it back up as you come up. Exhale. Take a breath in and rest. Coming up to your stretch, exactly the same on the opposite side. We're taking a breath in to prepare. As we exhale, arms come up. As you breath out, we're going to roll around to the left. Take a breath in, breathe out, come all the way up. And again, take an exhale to roll. Breath in, breathe out to come up. And again, exhale to roll. Breath in, breathe out to curl up. Now if you're fatiguing and you need to get rid of your weights, feel free, get rid of your weights. If you want to, as you work, you can extend that leg so it can come up into a bit of a teaser pose. And come back up to center. Or if you prefer, leave that toe and that leg there. So if you're working and rolling, you can change that leg position. So exhale, open through the chest. Breath in at the end. Exhale, close. 2 more. Exhale, open through the chest. Leg can come up and leg can stay up if you're working harder. Last one. And exhale. And bend. Come up through the chest and lower. And then to finish, we're going to look at some teaser work. So if I come straight back to where we've just been, where we started with the rolling back through the chest, we're going to take a breath in, flex through the feet. Exhale, push through the heels and curl it up. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we roll it all the way back down. Now this time, as you breathe out, push through the chest and hold feet and body up. I want you to maintain that position in space for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it back down. Now this time, breath in to prepare. As you exhale, push through the heels, head, neck and chest come up nice and tall. Extend one leg up to the ceiling and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into 90. Extend the opposite leg up and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into 90. Now if you can, both legs, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and lower back down. Take a quick breather here. On the next set, when you come up, if you feel that you need to support yourself here in that leg position, you can. We are going to try to get arms and legs up at the same time, but again, if you can't, you can alternate the legs as well. Okay, so hands behind the thighs. Breathing out, push through the legs and curl it up. Hold and maintain that position through space. We're going to extend your first leg and hold. If you need to toe tap so you have balance, that's fine. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Bend that leg, extend the other leg up. So again, if you need a bit of balance, pop that toe down. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now this time we're going to take your first leg, add in your second leg, and if you can, add in your arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Find your balance point and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, legs down, and roll. Well done. Last one. Take a breath in. Breathe it out. Head, neck and chest are up. You're in your balance pose. Straight into legs out. You need to have an arm down, do. Second leg if you can. Arm and arm. We're holding, and if you need to, change your balance. Okay, so holding it up now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll. Well done. Knees into your chest. From here, you're going to roll onto your side, come up into Mermaid Sit. So we're going to finish on some nice, gentle, easy mermaids. So arm is out to the side. Take an inhale, up and over. Take an exhale, we reach that arm through. Take an inhale, we come up. And exhale, we come down. So you should be in a Z-sit position. If the Z-sit is uncomfortable for you, you can always do it leg out in front, or you can do it legs crossed. So whatever works for you. You take an inhale up and over. Keep that hip down, don't let it pop up. Exhale, reach around and through. Take an inhale, you come up. And exhale to return. Now on this one, I want to make sure that you've got a little bit of knee on your mat. As you come up and over, lift and stretch. Hold and maintain it. And then lower and come down. And again, reach that leg long this time. Lift up and try and get some energy away from here so you get a nice big long stretch through the body. And lower it down. And then last one, take a breath in, engage that shoulder and lift and really arch up and over. If you want to reach down towards the floor so you stretch along that whole back line and then come all the way down. We're going to swap legs over so you're coming to your opposite side and we're going to take a breath in. Inhale, we come up and over. Exhale, we reach down and through. Inhale, we come up. And exhale, we return. Remember, you're in your Z-sit position and you can have your leg out in front if you prefer, or cross legs. So inhale up and over. Exhale, reach round and through. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, return. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now this time, leg is going to make sure you're on a little bit of comfy surface on that front knee, and we come up and over to stretch. Energy through here so you've got some work coming through that chest, and then come all the way back. If you're comfy, straighten that knee out this time, so as you come up and over, you've got to stretch through the front of that hip as well. And again, energy through here so you're getting a bigger stretch through the side of your waist. And then come back into center. Last one. And again, you can reach forward this time so you feel a stretch through the chest in terms of your lats and upper rib cage at the back. Come back to your open and lower it down. Bringing those legs around through center. We're reaching them forwards, arms are nice and long. Take a breath in. Imagine there's a beach ball in front of you. Breathing out. Push that beach ball away. Take a breath in. Breathe out. stack yourself back up along the beach ball. So the beach ball's rolling away. As you roll, you curl and drop the head. Scooping, sit bones are staying on the floor. Stacking all the way back up. Last one. Breath in.